What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Nike has finally broken their silence about Caitlyn Clark's signature shoe. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Oregon. Let's get it. Let's go. So the time has come, bro. The $28 million deal look like it is definitely still on the table because Nike CEO just wrapped up a big-time interview with Fortune magazine speaking about Caitlyn Clark and her signature shoe. Now, this is such a big deal for the culture of women's basketball. He basically went on record and said this is the rebirth of Nike. By signing Caitlyn Clark, it's like having Michael Jordan all over again. He let it be known that they is in preparation to make her signature shoe as big as the Jordan brand itself. That's why it's taking so long. They want to make sure they're doing the right decisions to get Caitlyn Clark's shoe to be at a top level position in the shoe game. And I'm here to tell you, it's damn sure worth the wait. I can see the logo now of Caitlyn pulling up from three. That's probably going to be her logo. Could you guys imagine how big this will be for women's athletes all over the world? Caitlyn Clark is setting the foundation to where women could finally get their just due. But more importantly, Caitlyn is getting her just due as an athlete, a trendsetter, and definitely the gatekeeper to all gates of women's sports. With all that being said, let's react to this Nike CEO interview. Roll the footage.
$7 billion annually in 2024. Now, Nike is looking ahead.
We had Caitlyn Clark here today.
Clark this morning.
I think you saw that. So she was in yesterday working on her signature shoe that we'll launch, and we're working on her logo and her design of her logo.
She signed an 8-year, $28 million endorsement deal with Nike in April of last year, making it the...
I got to pause it real quick. So basically, he just let us know exactly what Caitlyn Clark did. Now, we remember. Now, look, if y'all pay attention, if y'all been paying attention to what has been going around surrounding Caitlyn, she was at Nike about 2 weeks ago. It was news coming out, but ain't nobody know why. She was there for like a secret meeting. Well, he let it be known. She was there designing her logo, working on her shoe, but I'm telling you, I believe her shoe is going to come out next year. I don't think it's going to come out this year, but I think what will be coming out this year is the prototypes that Caitlyn will be wearing. I believe at some point this season, Caitlyn will have on her signature shoe before it ever come out, which is going to cause more people to want this shoe at a high demand if she wears it first for, a period of time, make sure, she likes it and it performed well like the Kobe shoes does. But with all that being said, let's go back to the footage.
The largest sponsorship contract for a women's basketball player. What was the motivation behind that, and what impact do you think it'll have on women's sports, certainly on the WNBA?
When we were running just basketball, we never got to the women's opportunity. But by having this small team that's focused on women's basketball, it unlocked, we believe, opportunities for the game of basketball, but also in product. It becomes an opportunity to grow the overall marketplace by inviting more and more girls into the world of sport. It is an area that we'll continue to invest in, and we see tremendous momentum right now.
Hill's new role comes at a critical time for Nike. Sales dropped in the last 3 quarters of 2024, and shares have slumped more than 43% since 2023. In an effort to clear out inventory, the company began offering massive discounts throughout.
Now, this is something that has been reported and filed through everything, is that Nike sales has been going down. I reported on it in the middle of last year, like towards the in the summer, it was starting to come out that Nike sales was down. And I mean, they're down bad. Now, they've been focusing on Asia Wilson, Paige Beckers, and pretty much there's like no guy shoe that has really took them to the next level. LeBron shoes really ain't hitting for nothing like that. They has declined as well. They got rid of Kyrie Irving. KD shoes really ain't hitting for nothing like that. You still got your Nike Dunks. You still got your Nike Air Max, obviously, your Air Force One, but there's not a shoe to catapult them like the Jordan shoe did. I don't think they had a shoe ever do that besides like the Air Force One when that came out. And then I see now that they're bringing like the Nike Shox back and like, which I think is great because the Nike Shox was dope shoes back in the days. But it looked like Nike is trying to reinvent themselves by bringing out like a lot of these old shoes that was already out before, kind of similar to what the Jordan brand does. If you guys are familiar with shoes, I'm a shoe fanatic, bro. So like this right up my alley, the shoes and stuff. But let's get back to the footage.
Throughout the year, slashing prices by as much as 30%. Hill says that approach has hurt the brand.
You said in the December earnings call, your first as Nike CEO, that Nike has become too promotional, offering too many discounts. I'm certainly not complaining, but what's your vision for how Nike should approach pricing and discounts and still uphold its brand value and market position?
There are moments in the traditional retail cycle where it makes sense to be promotional, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, but we had become too promotional in between those moments. We were even leveraging promotions to drive revenue. And frankly, that's not great for margin. It's not great for the brand. It's not great for our wholesale partners because, they end up competing against us and profitability matters for them. And so starting this spring, we're moving to a position where Nike Direct, both digital and physical, is going to actually lead the marketplace and be not only less promotional, but elevate the experience that the consumer has with our brand.
Nike also faced backlash over its direct-to-consumer sales strategy. Before the pandemic, it started to pull back from large wholesalers like Foot Locker and Dick's Sporting Goods to focus on its own brick-and-mortar stores and e-commerce. Now, that strategy is changing.
Pre-pandemic, Nike severed ties with retailers, wanted to focus more on direct-to-consumer. What are your plans to evolve, to rebuild, your partnership with wholesale retailers like Foot Locker and so on?
I think it all starts with the consumer. There are consumers that want to shop choice, wholesale, either digital or physical. And the good news is it's a space that I spent a big part of my career. I have great relationships with our retailers, made it.
Now that was Nike CEO dropping the jewels about Nike, bro. It's been interesting to see how Nike has been turning out throughout the years. I thought Caitlyn deserved more money when signing to Nike with how big the brand is on a global level. You would think her deal will be upwards 100 million, 200 million, but it's an 8-year deal. I'm pretty sure after the 8 years, Caitlyn could go about her business, go to Reebok, Adidas, somewhere like that. Kobe did that. I believe Kobe left Adidas and went to Nike. So it's not something that has never been done. Athletes change brands all the time. But I want to know you guys' comments down in the comment section below about Nike CEO opening up about Caitlyn Clark and how much this means for her shoe coming out. And I'm definitely waiting. I'm buying multiple pairs. Get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about this. Keep them bells on because you want to know why? Because I'm going to bring you the news. And until next time, man, shake the haters off. I'm out of here, baby. Peace out. Shake the haters off.